You're not on the field, court, or ice. CWall. You're on the couch. From PG to DC, this is Coaching from the Couch with your host, CWall. Delivering coverage for all DC sports teams from the hometown perspective. Nats, Skins, Mystics, DC United, Washington Wizards, Caps, Bowie State.
My name's CWall, I'm a PG girl. Down for my skins, I don't know if you heard. If you like watching sports, then I am your girl. Sit down on the couch if you not on the field. Cold on the ice, pick any sport that you want. Know that I cover it tight. What would you like? From baseball to football and more. The list can go on the whole night. Big shouts out to my HBCU fam. Never forget who I am through the wins and the losses, the highs and the lows. We gotta stay strong, so I stay 10 toes. Make the competition back. The way I kick it, make them mad, man. CWall and we live and direct. Sit back on the couch and relax. Come on.
Happy Thursday, everybody. It is the day after Christmas, and it's also time for Coaching from the Couch, you guys. How y'all doing? Is everybody doing all right? I hope everyone enjoyed their day yesterday, and I continue to tell people all the time that I know that the holidays are difficult for some people. So for those that may be having a difficult time during the holiday season, my abundant prayers and love and hugs are to you. Definitely always keeping those folks in my mind and in my prayers for sure. So you guys, I'm glad you all are here. I got to say what's up to everybody. I posted on my personal page, and I'm already kind of in a goofy mood. I mean, I kind of had the giggles. I probably should have looked at some of the responses to my Redskins' biggest need question a bit sooner so I can get all of my laughs and jokes out of the way. But perhaps now is the time, not right now, because we got a full show, as we always do. We have a full show. So I definitely, I'm sorry, some of those responses were hilarious. We're going to get to it. We're definitely going to get to it. But you guys, listen, in the building with me, we have the 87 TV Network family. We got Gerard and Holly, and CWall team member Joy is here with me. And we're just happy, like the holidays. Do y'all see? Look, I got my Nats headband on. It's my Curly W headband. I don't know if y'all can see it or not, but I'm sorry. Some of these answers were so funny. Oh Lord. Listen, we go go ahead. We gonna have some fun with that one. But it might take the whole show. That's a lot. So there's a holiday sale going on. You guys, listen, if you're following CWall Sports on Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram, you know that there is a holiday sale going on. You buy one CWall item and you get a free CWall gift. OMG! Who doesn't like free stuff? Everybody likes free stuff. So listen, you guys. Go on to www.cwallse.com, shop, go on the site, click on the big button that says shop, and go ahead and purchase one item, and then you will get a free CWall gift with your item. I'm so excited. So listen, who is on the phone? Who was on the phone? My mom is she just flew in town, you guys. So that's another reason why I'm super duper excited. My favorite girl is en route. She's not going to be on the show. She was a little upset that she wouldn't get down here in time for the show. But she's not online. She's going to probably try to get on. But I see my cousin Bridget is online. Annette is online. Patrick. Hello, Patrick. I don't know if you've joined before. And John Adams. Oh, is my mom online? Oh, she's on there. Hey, Ma. Okay. All right. Then she's in the car. She's en route, and she's made her baby girl show. So I appreciate that, and she never disappoints, ever at all. You guys, y'all are a trip. Y'all Redskins fans. I don't know what to say about y'all. Whoo. We gonna get through this, though. We gonna get through this. First things first. I'm not gonna jump. Y'all almost gonna make me jump. And I know Joy would probably love for me to jump. on every topic. Joy and John probably would love for me to jump every single topic and just talk about the Redskins, but no, I'm not doing that because I can't, because that's not what the show is about. We're going to talk about everything. My goodness. Howard University men's basketball, they still doing bad. They're 2011. Oh, I was gonna try to hold it in. This is gonna end up being a goofy show. I feel it. I feel it now. Here we go. So actually, honestly, they lost to Harvard on Sunday. They tried to come back. They tried to make a comeback. They tried to make it happen. It was a low scoring game. It was only 60-55, and like I said, Harvard won. But I don't know. They're 2-11 right now, so it's not that. It's not that good right now, but they'll be back Monday. They play Penn State. Is that right? I don't know. Is Davin on the line? Are you sure about this? Uh-oh. I'm going to tune in. Monday, December 30th at 7 p.m. Bowie State men's basketball. They're looking up. They're looking up. They took on Fayetteville State. And they were actually able to pick up a win against Fayetteville State. Fayetteville State is looking very good in the CIAA. They're 11-2. Bowie is now 8-6. But they were able to pick up that win, which was a good one. Bowie shot, they were 38% from the field, 41% from behind the arc, and they knocked down 85% of their free throws. So that's always all good. One thing that I do want to mention with Bowie State's game against Fayetteville State last week is that they had a season low 6 turnovers. That's good when you're not turning the ball over. So that was a plus, and I think one of the key reasons for that win. And they needed that win. They forced 14 turnovers, which is good. You always want to force the other team to turn over, but when you're not committing those turnovers, that's always a plus for sure. Can we talk about Georgetown real quick? I actually don't really want to say that much about Georgetown other than, they were doing well and then the drama happened. And you know what? They're still doing well. That's really all I had to say. I didn't have anything else really to say about Georgetown this week. I'm very impressed. This is what I will say. I'm very impressed with how they've come back in the face of adversity. One thing that I just pay attention to in people and especially in teams is how do you bounce back from adversity? And shout out to Coach Ewing and the entire coaching staff over there because they handled the drama. We ain't got to go back all through what happened because we know what had happened. So they went through that gracefully. They did what they were supposed to do. They checked all the boxes. They addressed everyone they needed to address. And then they've just been playing basketball. They're doing what they're supposed to do. I'm not mad about it. It's a great thing. It's a positive thing. And we want to continue to see, that them do that. I want nothing but the best for them. The hard games are coming up. The hard games are coming up. Their hard games are upon us. So we'll see what happens. Totally impressed with Mac McClung. I'm totally impressed with Omer Ute 7. And so we'll see what happens, you guys. I am surprised, I must admit, after the drama happened, I said, here we go. But they're doing good. And I like that. I like that a lot. They're showing fire. They're showing that they can rise above adversity. And they're just playing really good basketball. Okay, you can't be mad when you're entertained. And I'm very entertained. And I like what they're doing. So we're going to see what happens next. We're going to get right to it and see what happens next. Let me talk about Maryland. Terps basketball. I mean, we're not down in the dumps over there. Let's be clear. It's not down in the dumps. It's not all downhill. But they came out blazing. They've lost a couple on the road. We went, it was all good a couple weeks ago. I was in here smiling and, we was in here, yeah. No, it's back to reality. Reality has set in, and that's good. That's good. Let the reality set in as it should. But one thing that I'm really seeing, I think they're at number 13 now. So they're not completely out of the top 25. They're at 13, although they started out, of course, where were they? Number 3 or 4. They were doing well. Those 2 back-to-back losses from unranked teams, that'll get you on the downhill slope. One thing about it, and we talked about this last week, CWall family, is this. All that starting out slow stuff, that stuff does not work in your favor. I will always say, once somebody got game film on you, they got game film on you. And starting out slow is not a winning method, in my opinion. I'm just not an advocate for starting out slow. It comes back to bite you. And so I think they're going to get it together. I think what we'll see is them even out a bit. And that's what they're doing. I'm not mad about it. But it is a reality check, even for myself, that, hey, people out here to win. Even when people start out slow, it's still, you can still do good. You know what I mean? As Bridget says, hey, they still have some time. Got plenty of time. So I'm not going to worry. I'm not just going to be like, oh, no, like we did with football, the football team. We're not doing that. It's not, it is appropriate, but I'm not going to lose it just yet on air. So how about that? I'll give it some time. Give me about a month, and then we'll see what we're doing. And then we will see where we are. You guys, make sure you all are sharing this show with your DC, Maryland, and Virginia sports loving family and friends. Listen, I'm going to be real honest with y'all about something. And this is all about me just having fun on the show, right? Because this is the holidays. So I'm just, we go off script, It's okay. Darrell, one of my favorite Redskins media guys. Oh man, Darrell's just an awesome person, awesome guy, and he takes some phenomenal pictures. I just love Darrell so much. Listen, and saying all that made me forget what I was about to say. I'm probably not supposed to say it. What was I saying? Whatever it was probably something inappropriate. It was probably something I wasn't even supposed to get to, but it was something I had to say. It was after Maryland. What was I talking about, Joy?
Redskins.
No, I was not talking about them. Please, dear God, no. Oh, I remember now. And Bridget helped me remind this, whether she knows it or not. She helped me, she reminded me of this. I got asked the $1 million question, one of the $1 million questions since I do DC, Maryland, and Virginia. And it was, do you want to come cover the Ravens? I don't know. Leave me alone. Don't ask me no more. Don't ask me no more, please, Jesus. Because that's a hard question. I just said, God bless you. And that was a big question. But it's a valid question. So listen up, folks. I mean, they are in Maryland. So I don't know what to tell you. All I'm saying is, I'm sure my guy Cameron Mingo will understand. Cameron has joined us. Listen. I was just sharing that with y'all. Commercial break. That was a commercial break. That was a quick commercial break. Listen, the Wizards are playing right now. They're playing the Pistons in Detroit. Really, because I do want to jump to the Redskins. I do. But I want to talk about this first because CWall team member, one of the interns, Davin, she was very passionate about this topic. So I said, Davin, well, what do you want to say? What do we want to talk about when we bring this to the table? And she was like, people just need to understand that these players are human beings. They're humans too. So you can't talk to them any kind of way. So I said all this to say, you want to talk about Wizards guard Isaiah Thomas being suspended for 2 games for an incident that occurred between him and 2 Philadelphia 76ers fans. So we all know, let's just be real, right? That Philly already has a reputation of their fans. But at the end of the day, fans everywhere are a bit rough. So last Saturday, was it, Isaiah went into the stands to address two of the fans. Now the fans have since been banned for 1 year from the Wells Fargo Center, and their season ticket holder seats have been revoked. Okay, so that's 1 year for that. But there is a rule, NBA rule, that states, and I'm looking at it here, that any player who deliberately enters the stands during the game will automatically be ejected and subject to a fine and or suspension. So he was suspended for 2 games. I personally, I mean, that's the rule. Got it. I personally would have been okay, a fine. I was shocked that he did get suspended as a result. I understand, but just because I understand, it doesn't necessarily mean I agree. So that's where I disagree. I thought it was just going to be, not just, but, a fine. Because you can't go in the stands. But it wasn't like he, hit a Ron Artest going in the stands. He didn't go out there like a Meta World Peace. He didn't do that. But he did address those fans. And I see folks all the time that says, you have to block that stuff out. And the fans, you got to block it out. And that's true. You do have to block it out. But some of the stuff, and I know everybody that is watching and everybody in this room, you've been to games, you've seen fans, and heard fans, and some of the stuff that's said is rough. It is rough. And to Davin's point, these folks they're humans. So you wouldn't want nobody cussing at you while you was at work. You imagine you at work minding your business and everybody's cussing you out. Huh? You need to pick up the pace. You slow. Speed it up. What you doing? No. What you not going to do? Okay, we're not doing that. So thinking about it from that perspective, it's hard. Sports is emotional. It's an emotional thing. So continue to keep that in the back of your minds when we see these things happening to the players. It's rough. And they getting cussed out all the time. The players getting, you know what I mean? They always getting cussed out. And sometimes you get tired. Like I said, you wouldn't want nobody coming up in your job, cussing you out. So, I mean, just be mindful. It's rough and it's a tough thing. So it is the nature of the beast. I mean, you out here, right. And so we haven't even we did a show on youth sports at the beginning of this year. And so with sports just guru Kenneth Foote. And it's hard. We, like Joy is saying, the AAU games, it starts, young. Parents are rough, fans are rough. It's tough. Sports is tough. So wanted to talk through that, get you all's thoughts about it. You just really have to be cool. Like Bridget said, it's hard to be cool at work, but they got to be cool because they do have stuff riding on it, and that is their livelihood. So they can't be getting fined and getting kicked out of games. And it's rough. It's absolutely rough. It is absolutely rough. Okay, so look. We got about 10 minutes left. I'm about to make y'all day and talk about the Redskins. Here's why. Because in a few, we ain't going to have nothing to talk about. Because the season is over on Sunday. That's going to be it. That is going to be it. Cowboys versus Redskins down there in Arlington on Sunday. They have flexed this game to 4:25 p.m. They got the nerve. The NFL. How you gonna flex that game and wouldn't flex the 49ers and the Ravens? I mean, hey, listen. I talk a lot of Darrell is on there. I know I give the Redskins a hard time, but I ain't gonna lie to y'all. When they come out on that field in that burgundy and gold, I'd be like, okay. It did though. Nothing happened. Nothing happens.
play football on Sunday. Stop it right now.
What happened Sunday?
That was a great game.
Oh yeah. I had to look already. I had to remember what happened. I already forgot. It already slipped my mind. I'm like, wait a minute, what happened on Sunday? Hold on. What was it? Who was it? Yeah. So Sunday. And if wait a minute. Now if there's a diehard Cowboys fan and I missed y'all. I'm like, if he say he don't want to watch the game, then what is it all for? Let me look. Okay, let's go back to last Sunday. You're gonna see CWall shady. Listen, I be trying. I really do. Well, they should flex the Ravens in the Steelers game. But at any rate, thank you for that piece of information, Bridget. What was I going to... Listen, Sunday. Oh, Lord, I forgot Annette was a Cowboys fan, too. You delusional if you think the Redskins beating the Cowboys. Listen, it doesn't matter.
Yes.
It does matter. It does matter. And I want everybody to comment right now. All the Redskins fans, comment right now if you can hear me, and then we'll go back and read your comments. What means more to you? Beating the Cowboys, and then I think the Cowboys they're in the hunt right now, I think, for the playoffs. But they're not in. You know, the Eagles took that away from them last week. Just took it away. Snatched it right on out. Snatched it right on away from them. And so the Eagles are in. But if the Redskins actually beat the Cowboys, the Cowboys are out. Like the Redskins.
We all know. We can lose all year.
and Joya sounded like you, Cameron. She's saying we can lose all year round. As long as you beat who? The Cowboys. I forgot who they was playing. So look, what's more important? I need the Redskins fans to comment. What's more important? Beating the Cowboys on Sunday or keeping the number 2 draft pick spot? Which one is more important? And then we're going to go back to that because I want to see what y'all talk about. Which one is more important? I'm going to tell you my answer. And don't let my answer sway you at all. But my answer is play football through week 17. My gosh. That's what you get paid to do. I'm not going to go, you know what I'm saying? Like, I'm not like, yes, Patrick, I did a spoiler. Yeah, spoiler alert. Yeah. Play football, please. I had someone out there tell me something that I thought was very, very key. And that was your game film is your interview. So if the Redskins release you, right, you lose your job, then what are people going to go on? Some game film when you felt like playing? This is your job. This is what you get paid to do. You get paid through week 17. Play the game. Play the game. And you're a professional.
Professional football.
Play the game. Now, Haskins is out because he's hurt, so let him be where he is. Yeah. And so, Case Keenum, let him, and I'm kind of with Patrick. I think we locked the number 2 regardless, but I'm not sure. I have to go back and look. I don't know. That's a good point, Patrick. We might have the number 2 draft pick regardless of who wins. It doesn't even matter. We should because what is 412? What is 4? And I would also like to say, spoiler alert, my prediction on the season. Hey, listen, I'm just here to tell to share the news. This season was 4-12, so my prediction is still in play. So I'm being a little selfish. I do want them to win so that my prediction can be accurate. Putting that on my resume, okay? So putting that on my sports resume. So listen, and exactly, see, Sherrod understands me. Joyce said the same thing. You're professionals. Go through week 17, play the game. This could be it. A lot of these guys, honestly, you guys, this could be the last time they're on a professional football field. For real. You don't know how it's going to go. Well, Josh ain't playing on Sunday. I think the last time we saw him was week 3.
Poor Josh.
we got it. Listen, I said my goodbyes on Sunday. See ya. Goodbye.
Oh, poor Josh.
But look, look. All I'm saying is, I do want them to win.
I do too. Badly.
You know, they should have won last week. I mean, fight for it. Fight for it. And let's go ahead and talk about it. Why didn't they just go for the 2-point conversion? And see, when you're sitting there, right, you say, well, kick the field goal, you tied up. If your defense can actually stop anybody from scoring.
I was gonna say they played the whole game with no defense. You got
So I mean,
foul.
who was the defense going to stop? Nobody.
Nobody. Or they didn't feel like it or something. So I don't know.
They just, I don't know. Maybe Greg Mineski was tanking and nobody else was, but I don't know. All I know is you better off attempting the 2-point conversion and missing it, and then just losing the game.
Yeah.
Versus letting the defense control your destiny, who have been ruining you all day.
And letting the same guy run 2-3 touchdowns on them.
Fred Smoot said the defense let Saquon Barkley run 3.5 miles on them on Sunday.
Yes.
And I don't even think he was tired.
Because he was walking into the end zone.
He was walking, yeah. You talking about somebody gingerly.
Right.
He was gingerly. No issues.
Skipping.
Oh my gosh. But yeah, that's where we were with it, y'all. I don't know. I mean, I try to hold on to hope. And all we got is some hope. Because, I mean, the Cowboys still got something to play for.
I'm sure they want it.
Because they still in the hunt. So they care, I'm sure. You know, but somebody's got to, again, your game film, that is your interview. That you don't want to just give up. And I think that's what sometimes people forget about draft picks and stuff like that. I have asked players about if they care about draft picks or anything, just off the record, just having a conversation. And they look at me like I'm crazy. I mean, they may do that anyway because I'm a jokester. I like to have fun. I'm down to earth. Let's have a conversation. Let's talk. But they're not thinking about that, you guys. They're really not. This is their job. This is their livelihood. And they are not always guaranteed a spot on any team or even in the NFL. So if they get an opportunity to get that ball in their hand, they're going to go for it. If they get the opportunity to knock the ball out of somebody else's hand, they're going to go for it. And so people need to remember that this is a professional sport and they're not going to purposely lose for a draft position. That's not in the plan. It's not, you know, it's not in the plan. Now, with that being said, we did ask a few folks. We did ask a few people, and this where, you know. And let me just tell y'all. When I asked the question about the Redskins' biggest need, I got so many responses back about the biggest need being a new owner, a new GM. And I was like, I ain't even going to say that on air, but I just did. So I got, you know, there's that. So here's some of the responses I got back. So Earl Davis says O-line. Doug Arby says left tackle. Des Park says a tight end that can block and catch. John Adams says the defensive end or a tight end. Carson Wooden, left tackle and a corner. Sinai said definitely need a left tackle, corner, tight end, defensive end in that order. Patrick Sullivan, you did say ownership, but you also said we really need an O-line and a secondary. David Bigsby, it's between tight end and tackle, both of them. Sherrod says free safety. They need a captain in the secondary that will make sure everybody is where they need to be, and that can be the leader on defense by voice and example. And if not that, it's outside linebacker because we need a pass rusher. Well, that was supposed to be Montez Sweat, but I don't know what's happening there. He don't either. Like, look, My guy Steve Roy commented in one of the groups, and he said, "Well, the easier question would be what don't we need?" And I have to agree with him. That was probably the easier question. What do we actually have figured out? Who knows? And then Nathaniel Silver says cornerback.
Nobody said wide receiver.
Well, no, I mean, people are not gonna say wide receiver because we're actually all right at wide receiver, at the wide receiver position. Now, there's a dynamite wide receiver in Alabama. Why do I feel like I'm about to forget his name already? Judy. I be wanting to call him Judy all the time. Jerry Judy. He's a beast. He would be hard to pass up for me personally. But when you have, I'm gonna tell you, we already know Terry McLaurin.
Terry McLaurin,
Scary Terry. Steven Sims Jr. I'm gonna tell you what I really liked about him at training camp. I said, Steven, that right there might be the punt returner we've been needing for a very long time. And not only that, if Steven could just hold on to the football, he would be all right. But I just love his energy, and I just love that he just keeps trying. He gonna get it right. He's gonna try.
I sure hope so.
He's not scared. He's not scared to try it again. You know, if he drops the football or he makes a mistake, he can recover. And again, I'm big on who you are in the face of adversity. He will drop the football, pick it up, and run for a daggone touchdown. That's what he did a few weeks ago. So I'm with.
He's a hustler. I just want him to hold on to the ball.
Exactly. And who shocked me? I'm not gonna lie, Kelvin Harmon. He shocked me, y'all. He shocked me. Now I'm not saying he came alive a little late, but I'm gonna say this though. If you can get Judy, get Judy. Like, I'm not gonna say, you know what I mean? But you got 3 solid wide receivers. That's not necessarily a need. Not when we need a left tackle. And we haven't had a free safety, to Sherrod's point in his article. We haven't had a free safety, my goodness, since Sean Taylor. We haven't had anybody. It's a long time. Definitely need a left tackle. We need a corner. We still need a corner. Josh Norman will be gone. Quentin Dunbar can't stay healthy through a season. I think they're all fantastic. And but nah, you know what I mean? Jimmy's now hurt. It's a lot of needs on this team. O-line, left tackle for certain is a need. Corner is a need. Free safety is a need. Tight end is a need. Them the 4 big ones for me. What I say? Left tackle, tight end, corner, and free safety. Those four. Huge. Woo! We made it through, y'all. And guess what, you guys? When we all see you guys again next week, it's going to be a whole new year. Oh, my God.
Yes.
It's going to be a whole new year, you guys. Listen, what a fantastic 2019. Oh, gosh. Sherrod said the Bullets down by 18. Well, of course. Let's come on through here, Bullets. So, look, this has been a fantastic year, you guys. 2019 has been great and awesome to the CWall Sports and Entertainment family, and much of that is because of you all tuning in every single week. We are so very appreciative for everything you guys are doing, sharing the show, watching the show, providing your awesome feedback. So let's keep it going. Let's continue to do more and go above and beyond in 2020. I truly enjoy my time with you all. I love y'all so much. I will see you all in 2020. Happy holidays and Happy New Year. See y'all next week.
You're not on the field. You're not on the field.